I can hear if a sound sounds blue, and it's Blue and Valentine. So.
Yeah. This song starts off with what I interpret to be a very creepy atmosphere.
I've tried something lately, and I've realized that the more I grasp the listener, because I've done both. I've done like the intros that goes like, and they're like, meh, mild reaction. But when I do something like, bum 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 bosh. It's like, what song is that? It doesn't even come back in the song.
Yeah.
It's just an intro.
Thanks.
Anyway, gong, and the gong, I was like, Bohemian Rhapsody. Bong. So tell me what you know. Yeah, I played around with it. It was the funniest thing. We did a couple of alternatives. The label was like, could you try something else? Tried a few things. And they were like, nah, go back. There's something about the first one, always. I wanted to do something that was kind of pentatonic as well. I wanted to be, you remember Africa with Toto?
Yes.
I was in that mood, but I wanted to be more belly and more like sound weird and old school. The crazy part, I think that song started with the intro.
No way,
yeah,
I was gonna guess that was gonna be the very last thing.
I think it was like the first thing I did, because I wanted a song with a heavy like identity to, and then it's like, great.
Yeah.
And then I could do the rest. This, we'll see if this is the version, because I did a few intros. Yeah, this is the one.
Was that like just a little piano lick as a transition?
Let me see. I'm playing like...
Gorgeous.
A little...
What is in the beat? There's this like very sharp...
Here I have like a loop. There's just like a trap
Right.
thing.
That. How? What's that?
We'll see.
What is that? If I can look, it says other. It says other. What is
This
that?
is... I don't know, and I've messed with it probably. I have no idea what it is actually. And then here's stuff that I did use. Oh, it's actually from here. It was this. And then I used processing to make yeah.
Whoa.
So that's how I use like loops usually. I take something like this and then I process it like a maniac. And it sounds like that. There's a lot of like fun plugins to get these results. Like the best to me is like the Cable guys, which I only have a demo on. So it only works on one track at a time. And then I bounce it, and that's fine. But you can endorse me if you want to. But this one is, this is really fun, Shaper Box. And that you can make weird sounds out of weird sounds. You take just a groove and then mess with it. And,
so fun.
Oh, is this the... No, this is a different version, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a different version.
Got some vocal chops in there.
Here we go. Here's the original. It's just the drums. Just going... Just like very basic. And then we got a bunch of different basses.
Love.
And then the synths that I use, like I love like old M1, Korg M1. It's fantastic synths, and they like have like weird, quirky.
Nice.
It's kind of off.
Was that kept in the final?
That's in the final. But it's like when you take it out of context, it's like weird. And then we go. And then we go. Is this in the? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yep, good. I can't remember. Like I said, I don't listen to my
I
final
recognize
version.
this. Right.
So this was made with
Guitar?
yes. So it's just running like this. Now it's all dry, and then it's like. Can we make like a lo-fi version of this?
Love that. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Which is
Wow.
quite yeah. Heavy. So there's a lot of weirdness going on. Yeah. And there we go. Together with this, which is me going. Me.
And then you pitched it a little.
And then I just, somewhere around here, maybe. Yeah.
Woo.
And I took it into a sampler and I chopped it. Yeah, then it's just like booms.
Booms. Ah.
And then we got,
Yes.
let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, this is interesting. Can't remember if this is in. Yeah, it must be. This is again how I use like my voice. So this is just me going.
With a ton of reverb and delay. Whoa.
Yeah, and I use like little alter boy to drive it like crazy. And then it just turns into.
Do you always add something extra in your final courses?
I do.
Nice.
And like
Ooh.
little fun drums and like I like that there is if you listen to this whole thing together and you listen especially here. There's like a squeak in that in these. I think it's like this. That when it comes in the mix, it just sounds like a squeaky rocking chair.
Or a swing? Swing.
Exactly, like a swing. It's just like, it just goes like, and it goes like. So I like that it can be like melodic and Foley at the same time. So it has like layers of it. But yeah, that was that.
So fascinating. What do you feel like is the bluest element of this song? Like what is blue to you?
The voicings, I think.
Ah.
The because it's all building around this.
Yeah, leading tones,
Yeah, exactly.
resolving, and gorgeous.
So I did this song called Oxygen for Twice, and I wrote that together with Josephine Glenmark. And that song originally was called Pizza Boy. So it's quite a flip.
Yeah, what was Pizza Boy about? Just a cute pizza boy?
Yeah,
or?
yeah, exactly, like a cute pizza boy.